Man, dude, that freaking live button just would not connect. What's going on, Casual and Joe? I was like, dude, I was trying to press it, man. What's going on?
Not much. Got the Batman in today. Happy to have him finally.
Yeah.
I
So
can't
was that
see
your
him
last
though. I
piece?
can't see him. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah. It's so
I'm
dark
kidding.
back there.
Yeah. Looks good, man.
Appreciate it.
You know how to fix that problem, right?
Put in can lights, apparently.
Oh no, no, no. It's when you as soon as you buy it, it fixes it. Just get the blue version.
Oh,
Oh.
Fixes it.
yeah. I wish it was not that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna happen.
Hey, so what's good with you, Casual? What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Just waking up from yesterday's show. Like it went on till like really late, but nah, just chilling today. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, same here, man. Just chilling, enjoying the Saturday. I just got up and I was like, hey man, let's just have a quick conversation about all thing Iron Studios and just kind of see uh, what you guys kind of think. So before I get into any pictures or anything like that, I guess overall, like, what do you both like think about Iron Studios as a company? Like, you know how when, like, for example, Nightcrawler is a piece that we just have been showed a picture from Sideshow, and most people are saying, "Hey, finally, it's about time." Or other people are like, "I'm gonna wait for XM to see what XM's gonna do," type deal, or possibly custom, or et cetera, et cetera. We compare those companies together. Do you feel like people can do the same with Iron Studios, or Iron Studios is like its own separate entity, kind of like Diamond Select or Cut Up Key or something like that?
It's its own separate because of the scale.
Because of the
I think
scale.
it's its own separate thing now, but it's getting so much like attention. Where like statue collectors, quarter scale, even third scale, they're
What's
like
up, Jason?
Iron Studios is doing all these unknown characters, and I feel like now
Late night.
quarter scale statues are going to be like we need to gravitate towards this and see if we can keep up because the 110 scale is small, but man, the detail I see on some of them, like the pieces that you got, like Magneto and stuff, I'm like man, that's not bad.
Yep.
Hey, it packs a punch. But what's crazy is like the Iron Studios Daredevil that I have that's in 1/4. That's a pretty damn good piece. And I know their quarter scales are normally around that $1,000 mark. I almost wish they made more quarter scales because the ones that I've seen out there, obviously the famous Hawkman, even the Superman that Ivan Reyes did in 1/3. They have some good 1/4 and 1/3. So it's like, why don't they make more of them besides the 1/10 ball game? You guys got any thoughts on that?
Um. Well, they're definitely spaced out, at least in the Batman universe. I know they did a Batman a long time ago, and it goes for a ton of money now. Obviously, they did the Joker, which I have, love it, and then that Harley came out or has been previewed and kind of got mixed reactions. A lot of people didn't like the Harley.
So so I'm gonna swing back around to the Harley, but to the Joker. A lot of people think the Libre Mayhem Joker, as far as the 1/3 Jokers are concerned, is the best Joker for 1/3. Do you agree, or do you feel like Iron Studios actually holds up better to it?
I think it holds up better to it. Um, the Bermejo Joker is very specific to his art, obviously, hence it's the
Hmm.
Bermejo Joker. The Iron Studios Joker killed it with the Capullo head, but it comes with a really good switch out. Like the regular head's fantastic as well, and I think you get two really good Jokers for the price of one with Iron Studios. If you want like the comic version, you got that. If you want the Capullo specific, then you have a great option there. And I really think they're going to be the only one that does the Capullo head.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that head is a big seller in itself, but for me, like when I seen Junior unboxing it, I was blown away by the base. The base for me was one of the better bases I've seen, and the fact that it's 1/3, but it doesn't take up a lot of room too, was another thing where I was like, no, I'd get that one because the Libra Mayo one is great. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking up a little bit more of a footprint for a more slender, smaller character as Joker than perhaps somebody like myself would want.
Yeah, and I don't think that one goes well with all Batmans.
Hmm.
Like it's supposed to go with I think the Damned Batman maybe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Like I don't think you can put the Bermejo just next to like any old comic Batman statue because it's such a serious rendition.
I think like
yeah.
the thing that skyrockets the Bermejo Joker is the portraits. It has
Yeah.
like four portraits, but at least three of them are good.
Yep.
Where the Iron Studios, like I never see the regular head on it. Like the
Nah.
regular head, yeah, I've never seen anyone put the regular head on it. But the thing is also, I've never had an Iron Studios in front of me. Like, I guess my question would be like, what's the paint? How's the paint on those? Or what would you recommend?
I mean, like the Hulkbuster always catches my eye. I have the new Hulkbuster, and it's pretty fantastic.
Oh wow.
Man, yeah, looks like the chat is starting. Whoa, starting to get in here. My bad, that threw me off.
Edwin and
What's
Ark.
what's good, Arch? Edwin Diaz, I see you here. Danny Lee, shout out to you, man. How many shows for Cav for so far today? Just the one, man. Just the one. Joe is on drugs. All right. What's up,
Oh,
chat?
okay.
Oh
I
man.
didn't say it was a bad one. I didn't say the Bermejo was bad. I like the Iron Studios better.
Yeah. So I'm actually pulling up the Harley Quinn now, and I'll let you go, Joe, because for me,
I mean, it's just not the Harley Quinn I would want, and I'm not going to buy it. The three head sculpts have been kind of hammered a little bit. Her stance has been hammered a little bit.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
Even the base is just. I don't know. For me, it's kind of just odd in terms of like how's it is it because this is supposed to be a companion piece to that Joker, and I just don't see the companion there.
agreed.
I just don't. I mean, and it's like you're getting three sculpts, but for some reason I only like 0.5 of the sculpts. Like there's like one I like, but it's like a little off, but I
Yep.
like it enough to like because I'd be forced to have some portrait on there. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
That's my opinion, man. I mean,
I
what
feel
do you think,
this is.
Casual?
I feel like this is like not looking at this picture, the other pictures, but I thought it was 1/6 scale. But looking at it's
No.
1/3 scale,
Oh
right?
yeah, it's
Yep.
1/3, dude. 26 inches tall, man.
Wow. I don't see 1/3 here. Like, there's not enough
No.
detail to be 1/3, especially with the whole other like Hawkman, the other Joker. Like, ugh.
I think this one's
Yeah,
definitely a miss, and I don't think it will sell well.
it's
What's
definitely is a miss, and I don't see Ivan Riaz's name on it, so I'm just gonna assume this was not made by him. Uh, yeah, this is. I'm gonna just assume it wasn't, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't think those two kind of compare together. But getting back to I feel personally that Iron Studios makes great 1/4s. Even with the paint on the Daredevil, the paint is great. The base is great. The portrait's great. Everything sculpted was great. There's a little bit of mixed media with the with his weapons, with his weapon, and it's kind of like tied behind his back as I'm looking at it right now. But it's a great statue, and I wish they made more besides the 1/10. But do you feel like Iron Studios will ever be, uh, will they'll ever have any competition in the 1/10 game?
I think their competition in the 1/10 game is Kotobukiya.
Do you think
It,
so?
I do because when I was getting the DC ones, I was mixing and matching. If I didn't like the Iron Studios, like the Ivy, I went with Kotobukiya because the price is like half as much. They're the first 1/10 Polystone that I know of.
Yeah.
But when I was cutting my teeth, getting into statues, I asked a friend like, should I go DC Gallery or Marvel Gallery or jump up to Iron Studios? And he said definitely jump up to Iron Studios, and that's what got me to them.
Yeah, so we have a question from Jerry. Is anyone getting the Iron Studios Stan Lee?
Are you talking about the 1/10 with all like the little stuff around him? I am
Yeah,
not.
I'm definitely not getting the 1/4. I don't really see the need for the 1/4, to be honest. But the 1/10, I do plan on getting it. I think that will be kind of cool. Hey, dude, did you pick that up from Target?
Yep.
I got this from a comic shop,
They're
but I think
selling
it
them at
is
they're selling them at Target
Iron
though.
Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, green exclusive, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was
The
cool.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's all the Stan Lee I need. I don't need a 1/4 Stan Lee.
Yep. The 1/10 one though that they did is pretty cool because I think it's got like 7 accessories that you can just like set around him.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I think it's cool because you could put that in any display you have just because it's Stan Lee in the base as well, you know?
Yep.
So I think that's pretty cool, man. What's good, Red Hood? Appreciate you being here.
So the price on a quarter scale Iron Studio statue is average $1,000.
From what I've seen, yes.
Oh wow,
From what
they're at
I've
the
seen.
XM level. Okay, but they are like U.S. distribute. No, they're based on the U.S. too, though, right?
Warehouse in the
Eh,
US, but based in Brazil, as far
yeah.
as what I know. Is
Uh you're not wrong. I mean Delaney brought up that he heard rumors that their warehouse in the US is just Sideshow.
yeah.
And I know the ones that I've gotten directly from them have shipped from California. Not to say that they can't have their own warehouse in California, just
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, um, I think they're able to charge that 1,000 though, because when they do come out with them, it's almost kind of like rare, but it sells out. Like all their 1/4s normally sell out, their 1/3s normally sell out. Which I'm not even sure how because they don't do edition sizes, so it's almost that part there is like, do they just make a bunch and it's like, I'm like, hey, whenever, you know what I mean? Hey, whenever you guys are tired in the back, just stop making them and we'll just sell those or something.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
so
don't know
strange.
where they cut it off at.
Yeah, and it'd be nice to know, so you at least like kind of have that. You could at least know, like, oh, hey, this might be rare, or I
Even if
better
they
go
weren't
ahead and pick this
numbered.
up. They're not.
I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I don't need my 1/10 like hand numbered. But if you just
Oh,
told me,
definitely not.
like, hey, that Nebula there was 1,000 of, or
Yeah.
this Thor there was 6,000 of, at least then we'd know. Like,
Well, you know what? How they'll do like the Sideshow Con exclusives or the Brazil exclusives. It's like those ones there should be numbered just because it's supposed to be, hey, you can only get this at Sideshow Con or whatever. Like that would be cool if it was numbered.
yeah,
Just so
that
you
I
know.
can't. I can't believe they don't number their 1/3 scale ones. That's like a
That's what I'm
huge.
saying.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, is there like 1,500 Hawkmans out there or not? You
Or 10,000. You never know, man.
never know, man. Crazy, dude. Most of their 1/4 sit, and you can find somewhere, especially last couple of years. I do agree. I got my um, Daredevil on the aftermarket at the same retail price, so for the most part, you can.
their prices are definitely going up,
Hmm.
which obviously is disappointing, but understandable.
Yeah,
But even like their 1/10s, the basic ones used to be 99, and now they're like 129. And then like the
minimum.
deluxes were like 160, and now they're like 220.
Yep. I think also with X-Men, they gained a big fan base in terms of people who didn't even know about the company to where like now, you know, like I think they're gonna do the same thing with Mortal Kombat that they did with X-Men. I think they put out those five, see how well they do, and from there they're gonna start shoot. Watch, because they do a Iron Studios Day each month. So watch Iron Studios Day either November or December. Watch randomly they have like a freaking Johnny Cage or something that they're gonna display, guaranteed.
Yeah, it's the last Friday of every month. Um,
You know what's crazy is Iron Studios for their 1/10 scale is that movie Eternals came out this month, right?
yep.
And they had the whole squad already built out. ready for shipment. I was like, wow, that's a fast turnaround. I do like that, but that's crazy.
I'm really excited to see what they do with the new Spider-Man
Yeah.
because I could see them having like all the villains and Spider-Man, etc., like ready pretty quick.
Except wrong. No,
So
I agree.
with the 1/10 scale, does it matter to you guys if it's a movie 1/10 one or if it's a comic 1/10 one?
All of mine are movie
Movie.
because I went. That's how I did my Marvel. Is all my Marvel
Okay.
is Iron Studios 1/10, and so they're all movie.
Could
For
you mix
me, I
them
still
up
want.
or
I don't see why not. Like the Odin, I know Cash has mentioned the Odin before.
Yeah, good one.
Unfortunately, it's not movie. I would have
Nope.
rather that one be movie, but I don't see why you couldn't like put Odin on Throne in with them.
Yeah, and for me, it's still the same concept, unless it's horror sci-fi, because obviously those you have to go with movie. But besides that, the comic ones, I want the characters in comic, like the DC comic Batman or whatever. Um, it's just crazy, like Jill was saying though, like they were a lot cheaper, and now obviously things are going up, but man, dude, some of them new ones, like even like the Mojo, that's basically $300. I don't think Mojo would have been $300 a year ago. I think that probably would have been at the highest 220
I
a
mean,
year ago.
you say he's 300.
Yep,
The Hulkbuster was 350, and
from from
it's
Iron
pretty big.
Studios.
Yeah, and it's I think
Wow.
bigger, and not too much. I think the Hulkbuster, if they launched it today, would be more.
do you guys think like all the companies so far this year have raised their prices up? Like I thought it was gonna be $5, $10, but it's at least 15% more. Do you guys think they're doing this price increase just to test the waters, or do you guys think it's gonna be a permanent thing?
I
Of
think it's gonna be
course.
permanent.
Permanent? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Do
don't know
you
what.
remember?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, like the thing that's like I'm like worried about is Nightcrawler. For me, I don't see that being a $700 statue, but talking to other collectors, they're like, yeah, 680, 700, and I was like, wow, like that's already set in their mind, like
Are we talking sideshow now?
sideshows. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, just
Yep,
then yes,
Sideshow.
I think sideshow learned their lesson, or at least they talk about that. Is like sideshow pushed the ceiling a little bit. Oh, what's up, Marcus?
What's up, man?
Sideshow pushed the ceiling a little bit and then came back down, and I think they really found their like happy place.
So here's what Girl says. No, the price is a reflection of the 500% shipping increase.
Yep.
So hey,
so
there's our
saying
answer.
that, yeah, it won't be permanent then, right? Like
I think the
shipping's gonna.
prices forever will be up a little bit. I'll be interested to see if they come back down, but we have no shipping relief in sight at the moment, so this could be it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm cool either way. I mean, honestly, as long as the piece is like really good and it's somewhere I can relatively get it kind of quicker and stuff like that. I definitely don't like I just ordered one today just to get rid of the last bit of points I had, and it won't be here until Friday. I don't know if it's because of like the holiday next week or whatever, but I'm like, damn, you guys can get to me Wednesday, and it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
I joked with my wife that when I got the notification on the Catwoman possibly shipping, I was like, "Oh, that's probably going to be pushed to next weekend." It's like I'd rather just not have Thanksgiving and get my statue.
Do you ever tell your like wife about price increases or like, hey man, this one's 300 just to kind of see?
No, she doesn't really care.
That's cool.
She's been with me as a collector for long enough, whether it was statues or other things. She always says, as long as I can pay the bills and whatnot, she doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
Hey, I feel that, man. That's what's up. That is what's up. So, like, I have a couple of pictures here, and I just wanted to like go over a couple of them with you guys. Of course, these are all older pictures, but we're just talking about all things Iron Studios today. So, This one here, I actually just purchased. I used my sideshow points on, and I was talking to Joe about this as well because I didn't know if I was gonna get this or art print, and I just decided to go ahead with this because this is what I 110% wanted. Um, I didn't get the art print, Joe, because I like the art print. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if it's not there, I'll be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I decided to go with this one, and everybody seems to like this. I heard, Casual mention it. Dennis has mentioned it. I love the power that's in his hand. Like just everything about this statue for me looks pretty good. Like, what do you think?
I mean, I voted for it. When you asked me which one to get,
Yeah,
this or the art
yeah,
print, and I said this, so I like it.
yeah. So Casual, like, will you ever be on the Iron Studios? I guess you could say bandwagon, or will you ever be like picking any of these up?
I don't know, to be honest. Like, I was gonna jump on the Hot Toys Star Wars bandwagon, but I had to
Hmm.
put a pause on that because I started getting all these other statues. But this one, this Bishop, man, I've always wanted a Bishop quarter scale. This one, I don't know, man. The everything pops in this thing. I don't know. This is kind of
So
like
So I guess a better question would be for you. You've obviously seen Dennis's setup. Do you think you could ever do that? How he does his kind of like a proximity piece to the character? You know what I mean? Like,
mm,
or is that something you're not kind of wanting in your display?
yeah, I could definitely see that for like some other people, but for my collection right now, like I think these would go best with bust. If you have like a bust of the character, I feel like this would
Yeah,
be awesome with it.
yeah.
But
That's actually a good idea that I've never seen anybody do. If you have a bust to the character, put the 1/10 next to it.
I see it in
Yeah,
a
I
couple
can see that.
pictures. But yeah, it
weren't
looks
weren't you looking at the one half Doom bust
Yeah,
at
from
one point?
Diamond Select. Yeah.
Yeah, just read a little while ago. Collector Zone has it on sale for Black Friday. Gotta go look.
Do not tempt me. All right.
that
I will.
was
Hey,
I was
I
going
will
through the
not.
pictures and I saw that one. I was like, I'm pretty sure Cash was looking for that one. I might have
I
to
will
send
not
that
be
one over.
purchasing anything Doctor Doom after what I saw from Rome Ross. All right. I am on strike from Doctor Doom and Sideshow. I'm canceling that order as well. All right. I'm on strike until I receive better. Okay. I'm on strike. I'm on strike.
I love that screenshot from today. That was funny.
Yeah, dude. Man, I was like, what the what? Man. So Joe, man, take it away because I got this pick from you, and I'm just like, even in a 1/10 form, casual, even
Yeah,
in a 1/10 form, people are
Yeah.
like, hey, if this is the only Hawkman I can get, whatever.
I woke up and saw that one, and I did screen grab that and send it over to you. The price seems high for a 1/10, but I have no idea on this. I see it as an exclusive, but yeah, I love that Wings Out look.
Ex Dude, exclusive or not, a 1/10 and you're gonna end up paying $700 after taxes and shipping. Come on now. I mean,
But
that's ridiculous.
that's just one, and they got make an offer, so maybe they'd take a lot less.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even see that.
But
But yeah.
so yeah, be a little chill on the price. But yeah, that Wings Open look. If you can't get the big one, this one is still the presence on it, especially if you were going to get the. I think they've got a Hawk Girl, just to have them
They
both.
do have a hot girl. They do have a hot girl. Hey, maybe I gotta hit up Collector Zone and see about that hot girl. Maybe he has it. But yeah,
He's
this
on the
is from
chat.
two.
You could do it live
Yes.
right now.
He's in the chat.
live
You can,
live
you can do
pre-order.
Yeah. Check your
um,
inventory, please.
but yeah, this one it looks really good. I love that Wings Open look. I think if you're going to get a Hawkman, like it's got to be Wings Open.
Oh,
Yeah, and this is actually a 2016 exclusive is what it's saying. So that's crazy. Like,
wow.
um,
Which is probably
yeah,
further reason for the price. And now, obviously, the
yeah,
bases weren't quite as good back then. You just have that like regular black base, but it is what it is.
yeah. But that was their series one as well. And like you said, I guess there's certain characters you'll just kind of make an exception for.
But well, I mean, you can bitch and moan about it. There's just nothing we can do about it. That's the that's the one it comes with. So
That's what it comes with.
he says he does
Uh,
have it.
Oh shit. Anyways,
Vector Zone.
Joe, I will let you, I will let you take it away. All right, I will let you take
Okay,
it
you
away
you
with
go
this
you
pick.
go order that. Deal with Marcus on that. This is another pick I sent. I love this. He posted this. I have no idea who posted it, but this very nice gentleman's display. He posted this after I jumped to premium format, and this is a really nice 1/10 display that he started. Um,
Yeah,
Obviously, there's a
and
couple other characters he can add, but I love the risers. Yeah, everybody says that they like want to build their own sanity. Like he's well on his way.
Yeah.
yeah, this is. I mean, so casual. Like, even though you said you couldn't see yourself doing the 1/10 in your display, how you have yours, is this something you would maybe like here on like a I can't say like a shelf because that's how you display yours, but you get what I'm saying, like a desk or something maybe.
Yeah. So like right now I have two monitors right here, and there's like two
Hmm.
shelves right behind them. So it'll
Yeah,
definitely go up there. But the thing I like about these is like these poses. Like none of the
yeah.
statues have these poses. Like where Batman standing, throwing stuff like that. And Mr. Freeze, I've seen that one. That Mr. Freeze is awesome.
I
You
love
saw it
that
in
Mr.
person?
Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks
It,
awesome.
that was one of my favorite ones, and regret is the wrong word. That one was tough for me to sell when I jumped up to the premium formats on the DC. But he's so short because they have him like walking slash
Like
crouching.
hunched, yeah.
So, but like overall, the statue's great.
How's that Bane in person? Because that's I think that was series two when they kind of first started kind of doing something different with the bases, and it looks really good.
Yeah, he was. I had that one too. He was also great. The One of the really good things about Iron Studios, since they put out so many,
Hmm.
and they have them all scaled uh, properly together. So Bane is much bigger than everybody else,
Yeah.
and that's where on some of the premium formats you're like, are they the size? Are they the scale? Like, you're never quite sure. But Iron Studios having it all in house and doing so many different ones, they
Yeah.
really do it right.
Man, this is really good. I do plan on getting all of these right here. I really like this look, and man, this is nice. I really like that Batman and Robin, like Casual was saying, just throwing the batarang, and
Yep.
it's really good looking. And the pedestal risers right there are another good touch. Like they're all the right, just like everything's right.
Yep. And then they did a really good Two Face, but it's
Oh, they
off.
did.
It's from their game run, but he doesn't look like he's from a game. So I had him as well, and he's
Hmm.
flipping the coin in one hand and holding a gun in the other, and
Oh, okay.
it's they did a really good job on him as well.
Cool, man. Cool.
So a really quick question, like with these Iron Studios ones, is there
Hmm.
exclusives or is there like variants or is it just what you get?
They do like the CCPX exclusives, whatever that little yellow sticker is up there, which is from like their con. I think Killer Croc was last year's, maybe.
Yep, got that. Comes next month actually.
Another really good one that's scaled very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
That's about as far as they go on exclusives. And they don't do variants that I can think of off the top of my head.
N- no, I think maybe that Apocalypse might be the first one. If the chat can correct me if I'm wrong on the Apocalypse they're working on, but that may be the first one that I think either has a switch out or it's just a variant, but I'm not for certain on that.
Jerry, some of those are collection picks. He's getting to the October stuff.
Why does the scroll ticker say October? Is this a replay? Oh dear God, Jerry, this is Iron Studios Day that they do the last Friday of each month, and I'm just a little late on it, and I just wanted to talk all things Iron Studios, man. So even though it says Iron Studios Day, October 2021, we're just talking about Iron Studios, Jerry. So pardon me for being 3 weeks late. I'm sorry that I'm 20 days late. All right, I should have did October 31st, but I was trying to get some Halloween candy. You know what I mean, man?
and we're getting to the pictures from that.
Yeah, man. That's okay. Well, okay, okay, Jerry. So, this is
Yeah.
Universal Studios apparently. Wolfman. Um, was this live in theater for you,
Jesus.
or or no? I'm just playing. But no, seriously. This is another one that I do want to pick up. Not this one. I want the deluxe one where he has the tombs behind him, though. What do you guys think about this here?
The deluxe versions of these are, I'm not sure how I feel about them. This is the first time that I can remember them doing this like deluxe and regular edition. I think I looked it up. I think this is 129. The deluxe is like 169, maybe. Um, the two versions, I guess, to allow people to save money if they so choose. Um,
Yeah, I don't get it because they're doing the same thing with the Mummy, and it just doesn't make sense as to like why you would not buy the deluxe. To be honest, like it's so much more and better. Not talking about price, but just what you're getting. It's just it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't.
well,
It just doesn't make sense.
that one's price goes from like 119 to 199. That one's
Yeah,
like a
that's a huge
big
price.
price jump on the Mummy one.
On the okay, I'm like on the Wolfman. Damn, on
No,
the
the
Mummy. Okay.
Wolfman's was only like $40, but the Mummy was 80. I mean, $80 is a lot because the Mummy one you just kind of get like the hieroglyphics on the sides,
Yeah.
which is you still want it. And I know you're probably gonna get to. I know they showed the vampire one,
Yep.
Dracula. The
Yeah. You know
Wolfman looks
what?
pretty good though.
We'll just kind of skim through a little quicker, but yeah,
I think
man, this one here.
they did really good capturing the classic look. I think like off the posters type deal.
Hey, Jerry. This mummy here, not said mummy. This vampire here. This isn't this isn't Hammer horror. This is a freaking. Can't think of his name. What's the name of the guy who plays the vampire here? Because this isn't Hammer horror. I didn't even see this when they first announced it. Like I got these pictures from John right here, and I'm pretty impressed by the cape. I would assume that's sculpted.
Yeah, they might have they did mixed media a while ago, and they might be getting back into it now. But
Hmm.
yeah, that looks sculpted to me. Marcus brought up a good point in the chat. I know that they had these rights to these are not easy to get, particularly the Wolfman. Um, the families, I believe, have to like sign off on them.
Yeah, I think his granddaughter owns the estate or something like that.
Yeah, and they're not easy to get, from what I've heard.
Yeah, this is pretty cool though, honestly. Like the characters that they are making in 1/10 is definitely pretty different. There's certain characters that we may not get in 1/4, or if we do, possibly no time soon. Um, I like the bases. I think they're give you enough. I definitely like the fact that it doesn't take away too much footprint in the collection or wall shelf or desk or wherever you're displaying them. And you are getting a little bit of a set, kind of like Casual was saying earlier, where they came out with the whole, the entire Eternals. At least they're giving you that entire line. They're not just, oh, hey, here's two characters and you're done. But here you're gonna have a Dracula, a Mummy, and a Wolfman. I think that's pretty cool. So that
Yep.
leads me to this question for you guys. Like, do you think we'll see more Universal monsters from them at all, like Creature of the Black Lagoon, for example?
I think we will. And the best part, one of the things that I like best about Iron Studios is if you're a Universal Monsters fan, you can buy all of these and probably be out under a grand ish. Where like a lot of people can't do that with 1/4. Like you
Yeah,
like
true.
Universal Monsters, but you don't love them, so you want to have
Yep.
them represented, but you don't want to be in like 3 grand. Uh, so these are really nice accent pieces to like have a shelf.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Crazy, man. So here's the picture that Casual was talking about. So Casual, take us away. And I forget if you said you did or you didn't, but did you watch this movie?
I haven't watched the movie yet, but I've seen this picture before, and I was very, very, very surprised they got all the characters in one picture like this.
Yeah, what do you think about the speedster? Like that lean there. Like, that's a crazy lean, man.
Everybody's always
Or
worried about the lanes these days.
man, I mean, dude, like that's stretched out. I know it's 1/10, but that's stretched out.
I've never ever had an issue with leaning statues. Even with statues, I would
Yeah, me
think like
neither.
with 1/10 scale, it wouldn't be there. Like the leaning issue wouldn't be there.
Hmm.
But
No.
yeah, because what's the material they use for these 1/10 scale ones? Is it polystone or is it
Yeah.
it's
It's
polystone? Oh
it's
wow.
it's polystone.
A
Most
little bit
of
of
it,
resin.
yeah, you'll get a little bit of resin here and there. I'm looking at Captain Marvel. Her whole base is resin, so it was clear. And you've got some resin like Doctor Strange and the Scarlet Witch, but yeah, they're polystone. The bases are polystone.
Wow. They could do all this with polystone in 1/10. That's crazy. That's
That's what
awesome.
Yeah, man.
the quality is definitely there um, on these, and that's why the price is going up a little bit. But they hold value pretty well. We'll say pretty well.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I agree. It's crazy that they, like I said, I'm still amazed that they've done this multiple times. Because even if you look at Power Rangers, they gave you all the Rangers there, and I think that's really cool that when they actually do pick up a line, they're gonna finish it. And I don't know how many more characters there are of X-Men, but I'm pretty for certain they're gonna finish it some way somehow. I mean, they only
Yeah.
have like 30 more left. I'm like around that ballpark range. Like, and I kind of feel like if you guys only have 30 more left, I mean, if you're like 60% in at this point, you might as well finish it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy. So you guys, pretty big on Phantom. Like I said, these pictures here, obviously they're older at this point, but what do you guys think about like the crazy ones they are making that you know
Marcus, I will probably be ordering this one.
really,
this
really,
this one, there just isn't much Phantom stuff, and that was a movie I watched a lot as a kid because there was like a '90s version released, and you just don't see it. I saw this and was immediately like, I kind of want that in my collection. I
see.
just as a standalone, he'll just go in with everybody else, and people that know will know.
I'm still confused. Is this the one that's with the Justice League affiliate, or is this the one with Flash Gordon? That's what I'm confused on. Like, is that the same character?
Couldn't tell you. They didn't have Flash Gordon in the movie. Again, it's a '90. It's one of those '90s like
Yeah,
random superhero movies. But I just remember watching it a ton as a kid.
man. That's just. Hey, Jerry, if you know, man, let me know if this is like what version is this from, man? Because I don't freaking know, man. There's Flash Gordon for you, which looks amazing in my opinion.
Yeah, this
So
is another one of those random brands that they just like came out with. That it's like no one else is doing it. They're doing it. So
yeah.
yeah, I think that Phantom um, looks great. I will probably be getting that one.
I can't believe the color on these things, man. Like the colors are popping.
Oh
Like they have
yeah.
shadows in between, like everywhere. It's just I can't believe it. Like 1/10. Like I kind of want to see one up in person. Like I kind of don't too because then I'll probably start buying more. But these are really cool. They're old pictures, man, but they're definitely like yeah, they're good to talk about still.
And you know what's like because you explained your computer situation, it wouldn't be bad maybe if you ever did do that. If you're ever like, you know what, I like this, Eternals line or whatever, and you do go ahead and do it. The only thing I will say, and I'm pretty sure Joe knows where I'm going at with this, like, just be for freaking sure the ones you're about to get, because, dude, I mean, be ready to cut off a piece of your leg or throw some O negative blood in there or something, man. Hey, I'm gonna give you this, a little bit of O negative blood, man. Start getting the. I won't get too dark, but start getting the wrist thing and tapping on your veins,
They
bro. Because
that's why I
man,
said they hold value pretty well. Certain ones hold it great, uh,
yeah,
and certain really appreciate. Some of the rarer ones, like I've said before, the Nebula was really hard to find. I paid high for her. But
yep,
some of these newer ones, if you back out and you decide to flip them, like you're going to
yep,
take a bath. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
yeah. Like Professor X, Killer Croc, those are exclusive. So those, or even like Cable was a Brazil exclusive. So if you have those ones, of course you can get your money back and then some possibly. But for the vast majority, man, just be for certain. And on the flip side, if you are gonna order some, get them with someone such as a Collector Zone where you can get some points at it as well, make you feel a little bit better, man. Get a reward
And
system going.
and the loss on them, it's not like a premium for. I mean, you're gonna lose a
Oh no,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, you're losing like 40, $50. It's not like you're losing like $300.
Yeah, especially like the prices for premium formats, like 500, $600. It's like 10% here, 5% here. You know, it's not as crazy like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you're
crazy.
basically losing shipping and tax on the Iron Studios versus
Yeah.
like the PFs. It's like, all right, here's 250 off.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, it's true.
Crazy, crazy, man. Is anybody picking this up?
No.
No, like there's no interest at all.
No. The new Logan they showed I have interest in.
The new Logan, 100%. I will be getting that. I mean,
Where
I think
he's
this was kind of cool. Albert and Eloise that they're doing, but or is it Elias or something?
oh boy.
Damn it, I'm having another Holly moment here. Another Holly moment.
You better hope there's not people in the chat.
Go on to the next. Go on to the next.
Yeah. All right. X23 here, guys. This is a great one.
Yeah, people are
No,
really
this
happy
one I
with this
definitely
one.
will be picking up.
This kills the XM one. You know, the one on the Jeep. This one kills it.
100%. 100%.
But
The
okay,
portrait
you
looks awesome. Wow.
casual. Would you ever? You have a bunch of the 1/4 X-Men. Would you, like you just admitted, this looks better than the XM concept wise? Would you get, I don't know, 10 of the lesser known characters in Iron Studios and pepper them in with your quarter scales?
Mm,
Just because maybe you don't want to spend the money, like you don't want to pay the XM price, but you want an X23. Here you go.
yeah.
Have the
I
main characters
honestly,
big.
I honestly I probably wouldn't because if I really wanted like one of these characters, I'd go the custom route. Like cause I want to keep everything in scale with these guys. Like,
Okay.
but yeah, that's just me though. I know a lot of people do that for like the lesser known characters, but I think it's a good idea. It's a good solution to it. But I want to keep
So,
mine in scale.
so even for that computer area you mentioned, even there too, you're like, you know what? I still wouldn't even do 1/10 there.
Yeah, but actually, for that I would because it'd be behind the monitors. It wouldn't
I
be
got you.
with
Yeah.
like it wouldn't be a
Just not
proximity
with your
piece
main
or
display.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
yep.
But hey, let me ask you this though. What if it was a bigger character like Galactus? It's in 1/10, but it's almost like a Sentinel to where it's actually like, freaking 36 inches tall or whatever, to where it pretty much fits with those. I mean, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so the Bowens have like the Galactus, and he's a good size because Galactus is a good size. But
Hmm.
it's just it's just the fact that I know it's not the correct
That
scale.
yeah,
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 people probably like wouldn't mind it, but if I know, it's gonna bother me some.
yeah.
What if Cash just buys you Iron Studios and sends them to you? Like, what do we
I'll
have
put
to
them
do here?
all through here.
So
But
is this like a normal Friday night type dance for you guys, or a little
last night
schoolhouse
it
rock,
was.
or yeah? I'm not
but how
into
about
them to the characters like this. What's up?
but how about you guys? Would you guys mix them up, or like Joe? Would you put any like lesser known characters where your premium formats are right now?
No, I'm kind of like you. All my Iron Studios are in the DTOFs, like in front of me, and all the premium formats are behind me. I think it can look good. That's just how I have mine set up. They fit great in the DTOFs, so I just put them all in the DTOFs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean for me, like I'll show this real quick here, and for me, like it would have to be something like this to where like right here, like
Yeah, that looks
right
good.
here. that's like that. And I have the little Freddy there and Jason, and I think that's cool, but that's about the extent to where I would do personally. And I'm not doing
Yeah,
that all throughout my display. It's literally just this one right here. That's it. But not throughout the whole entire like man cave. I feel like Dennis is the one exception, or I guess you could say like outlier or whatever, to where it actually works for his display. Um, I can't do that myself. It just fits for what he has going on. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of great 1/10 options out there, and that's just really what I wanted to go over with you guys, as well as the chat here today. Is just what does everybody think about Iron Studios as a company? Peace out, Marcos.
see a collector. I think they're great, man. Like people who are starting off their collections, like this is a great time to start collecting 1/10. And like, I wouldn't mind picking some up, but like I said, I wouldn't put them back here. I put them up here.
It's
Yeah.
definitely something good to start with. I mean, if I had started with premium formats, I don't know if I ever would have gone back. But since I have so many and I like them, I might still pick some up from time to time.
Actually, my training mentor at work has a 3D printing machine, and he lives the town over from me. So, um, if I need anything, I can just ask him, and he does it for me. So, um, yeah, that's where I got those from. But I actually am gonna be getting rid of them and upgrading to the acrylic ones that, if you guys know Dennis Perez, that he has. So I'll probably just do give them away to somebody in a channel giveaway or something one time. Like I said, anytime I do a giveaway, I'll just it'll be free, just as long as if you're in the outside the U.S. I just ask you to take care of shipping. But um, yeah, generally there's a couple cheaper options out there. You know what I mean? So
Steven wants them.
Steven's right there. And Jerry, just to put this out there, I actually am going to be getting the Hammer Horror Classic Dracula as well as Van Helsing. So I will be adding more to the sci-fi horror area in the display. So in Terminator, I'll probably fit right below it. But yeah, so there's that.
That's awesome, though, man. Like with Iron Studios, you could go through all those categories and still have like a diverse amount of characters for each, category. It's insane.
Yeah, definitely. Joe was voted in high school most likely end up on a milk carton. What the heck? Oh
I'm not
man.
sure how to respond to that, but okay.
Yeah. No, dude. I mean, like, overall, like I said, Iron Studios is great. Only thing that does kind of bother me is, when I'm getting them, is just like I said, just be 110% for sure. If you're gonna do it, but I feel like for the Batman stuff that I've been seeing, it looks great, and especially that picture that we saw where they were all together. That I haven't seen nothing like that in 1/10s. I mean, 1/10s are normally kind of like, put together randomly or, whatever, which is cool. But how he did it was very, very good.
Yeah,
So
like
let's
Joe was saying, it's like a diorama you could build. That's
exactly,
yeah.
exactly, and the colors pop, man. So like, Joe, we got to get you a blue Batman, dude.
No, even the Iron Studios Batman I had was black. So
Like, I don't want this one, even though they're like, but it comes with Robin for the same price. I just want the black one.
yeah,
So
it makes sense for him to wear black.
did you ever have that penguin one?
Yep,
How was that?
great. That's the thing, is like they were great, and I was very happy with them until I bought the Iron Studios Joker back there, and then and then I saw the unboxing of the Bane, and then Collector Zone could tell you if he was still here. I think in I don't know, a 2 week span, I went from ordering that one to the Bane to the Freeze to the Scarecrow.
Hmm.
And then it was like, all right, well, I'm going to sell these ones. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
definitely.
all of those. The Penguin was great. Even the chain on the Penguin, I believe, was like real chain.
Hmm.
Um, I'm trying to think. The only ones that I wasn't a big fan of, I preferred Kotobukiya's Ivy to their Ivy.
Hmm.
And then they didn't have a Scarecrow, and I had to go with the DC Gallery Scarecrow.
So the Penguin, was that comic or was that cartoon or video game?
It was Reese.
Okay, yeah. So
That was in his line, so I guess comic cartoon. I don't know
okay,
what you want to classify his as.
yeah. What's up, Dennis?
We were just talking
Yeah,
about you,
cool, man.
Dennis.
Yeah, man. We were just talking about you, Dennis, man. We were saying about that you were shipping us a couple free statues, and I mean it's crazy, man. But we will
In the
gladly
show, in the
take
show,
them.
in the show.
Yeah.
um,
Oh man.
yeah,
So
the penguin was good though.
okay, cool, man. I think the one I'm looking forward to most right now is probably Warpath from the
Uh,
X-Men line. That's the one I can't wait till that one releases. It looks great alongside that Logan, dude. It looks great, man.
I love the bishop, but I also love the blob. That guy stands
Yeah,
he
out for
dude.
me.
he sold
Yeah.
out.
Oh wow. Yeah,
I'm
that
actually
one
gonna
looked awesome.
bring him on camera real quick.
Yeah, that X Men line, they nailed it on the X Men. They've been able to do so many that other companies wouldn't touch because they just can't because scale.
How's Iron Studios with like when they release stuff? So they announced the whole Eternal Squad, right? Like how long is it gonna take for those to come out?
I'm not sure on those specifically, but I believe like the Phantom they just showed, it's for I think Q3 of next year, so like
Okay.
9 to 12 months turnaround. I think if you order through like Collector Zone, or it seems like people get theirs from like Collector Zone and Sideshow quicker than like directly from Iron Studios, which pisses a lot of people off.
That is
I've heard that
100%
too.
true.
Because it's like they have to fulfill. That's like their agreement with Sideshow is they send them theirs first.
Yeah, man. Like it's crazy, you know. It's
Yeah, I
like,
checked
guys.
their website before we started this, and yeah, that one's sold out off of Iron Studios.
That looks great. That looks
That,
very great.
that's one thing with Iron Studios is like when theirs is sold out, like that we talked about edition size, but when theirs are sold out, like they don't come back in. Like that's it.
Yeah, man. There's no edition size, so if it once it's gone, dude. And check this part out here in the back, casual, like right here. Um, that that as he's dragging it, you see the dirt right there, dude. Look at that
Oh
face,
yeah,
man.
that's really cool. That's a nice touch.
Jerry, I think he's getting one of the Sentinels. I think he's getting the third Sentinel
Alright, Rome.
without the people. Is that correct, Cash?
Yeah, man. I'll be getting Sentinel number one,
Oh, I thought you were getting
just by
three.
itself.
For some reason, I thought you were getting the third one.
Uh,
Man, that looks great, man.
yeah, man. Like when I did the review, I kept calling it Fat Bastard for like some reason. Like it kept getting me just confused. I was like, "That's Fat Bastard, man."
It would not shock me in the least if they came out with an Austin Powers line. Like they do like really random lines sometimes.
Hmm. Yeah, sometimes like you will see a bunch of like random crap that that they have overseas, and it's kind of like I've never heard of it, but I just like the fact that they're fulfilling you know pretty much any and everything, dude. I
Oh, their
love that.
their Lord of the Rings look fantastic and are fantastic. The Harry Potter they're just now starting,
Hmm.
really good. Just from what I have on order, they're running about 2 months behind at the moment.
Yeah.
Some stuff that I was like supposed to get in June showed up like August, September. Some stuff that was supposed to be September I haven't got yet. Um, that type thing.
Yeah. This is the one that I'm getting, Jerry, right here. I just wanted a Sentinel that was all by himself because You know, I already have the other one, pretty much all the proximity pieces, so to say. So therefore, there was no point to like, you know, get any of those. And I did have X-Men versus Sentinel. I think it was number 3, if I'm not mistaken, the one with Magneto up top with Juggernaut and Gambit, but it ended up canceling out itself with Iron Studios because they didn't send me the notification basically saying like, hey, it's time to pay up or whatever. So it ended up canceling out, which is okay. But so it's all I went another route, and I'm actually happy with that one because it doesn't seem like a lot of people have that one. It seems like the only Sentinels that are honestly selling are the ones that come with the other characters, and obviously it's more price affordable. But like I said, I already have those characters, so therefore it's kind of counterproductive at this point.
Yeah. And then in the chat, that one quarter Voldemort looks really good. I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
to know why they started with Voldemort, but it looks great.
Hey, it looks good, man.
You'd think
It
they would
looks
have
good.
announced him and a Harry Potter at like the same time, but whatever. It looks great.
Yep. Yep.
Man, so like I've heard other reviewers talk about that Iron Studio Sentinel. They're like saying the Sentinel is a whole different grade from the proximity pieces. Like when you look at the Sentinel, there's more detail. It's like a whole different thing. It looks like a XM piece. They said. So I was like, wow, like that's really
They do really well on the mechanized stuff.
yeah.
Um, like I keep bringing up the Hulkbuster just because I have it and I'm staring at it and I don't have a Sentinel, but like it's really well done, and I could imagine the Sentinels on the same par.
Yeah, definitely, man. The Sentinels, in my opinion, are this whole line that they're making is it's really really crazy to even think that they're going this far with it because it's a lot of pieces, man, a lot of pieces.
I
Like
can't wait to
it's
see
a
some of the
lot.
displays when it's done. Like when somebody that has like all of them.
Do you think, well, obviously there is, but do you think anybody is going to be able to get all 3 of the X-Men versus Sentinels, plus
100%.
all 3 of the ones by themselves, with all the proximity pieces, display them all, but still have other stuff to display as well?
Well, I
Like
don't.
they're gonna have everything that's been made for the
I don't
X-Men,
think. I
but
don't
still
think I would.
another collection.
I don't think I would buy if I was going to go like all in on it. I don't think I would
Yeah.
buy the Sentinels by themselves. Like I would only buy the 3 getting like attacked actively. But there's going to be some epic displays
Hmm.
where it's going to be like on the BSC where they were talking about like one tabletop across the back of the room where you could have a setup like that where it's just like end to end all on the same plane
Yep.
and have them
Yep.
spread out, and you'd have like 40 standalone pieces and the 3 Sentinels being attacked. Like it's going to be epic. There's going to be some really good displays made out of those.
I can't wait to see the backdrops. Like when people set those up, put a whole backdrop behind it, and yeah, it's gonna look really good. It's gonna be awesome. And Cash, you're basically 1 out of 100 statues to go.
Yeah.
But you're there.
He's got a little ways to go if he wants them all.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think I have all of them except for Professor X, Mystique, Cable, Deadpool, Gambit,
Just keep listing them because I know there's a bunch.
Silver Samurai. I think I have all of them except for I know it's less than 10 for a fact. Yeah, it's less than 10 for sure.
Yeah, they if you're an X-Men fan, like Iron Studios is killing it for you
Yep.
right now because they're giving you the amount of people they're giving you is off the chart.
Yeah, and you know what? It took me a long time, dude, because I was gonna go get the Cyclops and Jean Grey for Sideshow, and I finally sat down. And I'm like, you know what? I'm actually comfortable knowing all my X-Men pieces will just be Iron Studios. I'm comfortable now finally saying that and knowing the direction that I'm going for just for X-Men, you know? So
And are you happy knowing that you can get like 20 Iron Studios for like the 2 sideshows type deal?
Yeah.
Maybe that's not quite correct. It's not
I
that
wouldn't
many, but
I wouldn't say I'm happy. I would say I'm happy that I'm gonna get characters that I know I don't want to have to
You
go a
would.
custom route or etc. We're not gonna get a Warpath or a Havoc from Sideshow anytime soon. Possibly XM, I don't know, but in no time soon. Like, there's definitely not about to be a Mojo anytime soon,
No.
or a Spiral.
Man, it's
Yeah,
it's a scary stream to have tonight, man. I'm gonna start looking into this.
Yeah,
yeah.
anytime you want to talk about him. I've got plenty. He's got plenty. So we can probably answer your questions.
I got like a whole wall on this side I gotta fill up, so it's like
But that's the wall you fill up with the stuff that you're interested in, but don't want like quarter scale in.
yeah.
That you just want representation of.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Fatal says, I know it's hard to be comfortable with that decision. You know, it took me some time. It really did take me some time. Not gonna lie. It definitely took some time. 100%. It took me some time. Like, I really didn't. It's just so many, man. It's so many, like, because you got XM, you got Sideshow, now you have XM Legendary Beast 1/3. Um, you have some bust for certain ones that, if I'm not mistaken. You have you just have so many different choices. And Steven's asking, did Iron Studios ever release Jubilee as a standalone piece?
Nope.
No, they did not.
That was
So you gotta
people
get
were
that Sentinel.
pissed.
No, I agree, but that's actually a smart business tactic because
Well,
there's
sure.
going to be some people that are just going to get that one for that reason.
Yeah, it's smart on their part. There was a lot of people
Yeah.
that were upset with that. Is that the only one that you know of? Like, did they do that with each Sentinel? There's one character that's
Nope.
exclusive, or just that one?
Nope. Just that one.
Yeah.
How about Cyclops? Because Cyclops has like his beams going through the Sentinel. Can
It's
you get
it's into his leg.
I
Is
have
that
I have Cyclops alone, but the one that you get alone, it has no optic blast. So the Sentinel is the one with the exclusive for the optic blast, which is a great touch, by the way. Yeah, great touch. Yo, man, let's go ahead and give Anthony Sullivan a little bit of love, man. I'm not a person who actually like really kind of addresses certain things and stuff, but man, dude, I really love what you're putting in the comments and stuff like that. We got a little Jack Daniels super chat here going on. Keep it real, 2021 laugh and joke. 2021 is all good. I'm comfortable with my girlfriend going to the liquor store for beer. Superstar girl, man. Let's go ahead and give you a pat on the back, man. Let's go ahead and give you a pat on the back. So I really appreciate all that, man. There you go, man. There you go. Got to put you in timeout though for a minute. So yeah, man. Anybody have any last words that you guys like to say about Iron Studios?
I'm gonna be on the website pretty soon, and I'm gonna look up some other. Well, I'll leave it at that.
well, go check out see what Marcus has on Collector Zone first. He'll take care of you on that.
Look at
How
this
about you,
comment
Joe?
real quick. Cash
Cash
background is. Damn it! Whatever. Dude, I didn't realize that.
This is so face.
Well.
Maybe we didn't realize this, but Sentinel number 3 has a exclusive being Kitty Pryde. Bingo. I did
So
not
really,
realize
Sentinel number
that.
2 doesn't have one, huh?
Nope. Because Gambit you can even get a separately. Juggernaut, I have that separately as well, which you couldn't get at first, but then after Sideshow Con they decided to release it as an exclusive. So yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, let's check out those Iron Studios. Casual.
Yeah. So casual. My last question will be this: if they came out with the Iron Studios, if Iron Studios came out with Star Wars, Harry Potter, like any of those big things like that.
Iron Studios does have Star Wars. It's just exclusively through Sideshow.
Whatever. Anyways, ignore me for maybe not knowing the Star Wars stuff, but like, would you pick it up?
Yeah, looking
Will
at
you
these
be picking that
pieces,
up? Damn it, Joe.
I'm looking at the website like after this, so I'll definitely.
Yeah.
The thing I love about it too is the boxes. When you had those 9 boxes together of like 9 statues, I was like, "What is this about?" Like,
They're
I was,
small.
yeah, really
Dude,
small.
my lack of Star Wars knowledge there was a little awkward. I'm not even gonna lie, but man, I appreciate you both being here. Like I said, I just wanted to chit chat a little bit about Iron Studios Day, October 2021, what they had last month, as well as just Iron Studios in general. Because I know, like I said, the pictures and everything we saw today were a little older, except for those displays right there, but. I just really wanted to talk about Iron Studios, get you guys' thoughts on the 1/10th line, as well as what they've done in 1/4 and 1/3. So I appreciate you both being here.
Yeah, man, thanks for
And
having me.
Yep.
yeah, definitely, man. And we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. Everybody in the chat, I definitely want to say appreciate you guys being here as always. It's been great, and until next time, hey, Iron Studios, baby.